Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Disney News Weekly. We have so much to talk about today. We have lots of Ralph Breaks the Internet news, lots and lots of Walt Disney World news, which, spoiler alert, is gonna make you hungry for some treats. Let's get started.
Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining in tonight.
What's up?
Yay! So first off, how about we introduce ourselves tonight?
Yes, we're a brand new panel.
Yeah.
I know. It's all the newbies here. Hi guys, I'm Jaimi Gray.
And I'm Kelsey Hightower. You can follow me at Kelsey Hightower.
And I am Jessica McDonald at The Healthy Mouse. And first off, we have a couple pieces of Ralph Breaks the Internet news. First off, there was a new trailer released 6 days ago. How about we go ahead and watch it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Watching that trailer. Cha-ching! Does anybody, if I had quarters, I would be using that for laundry.
I suck at those games. I'm always hitting stuff.
Oh, I love it.
it's
Driving
too
is my
light.
favorite arcade game, so I'm all about that.
I sweat too hard.
Nice. During arcade games?
Yes. I take
Oh my
it too
gosh,
seriously.
so the wheel broke.
Yes.
The wheel
I'm
to
a
Vanellope's
sweater.
game broke.
And they have to go out to the internet to fix it, to find a new wheel.
Cameo with Sour Bill. I like that he's back.
Oh, I know, so sour. This is very fun to go out on the internet and, what am I trying to say? They're like
fun.
throwing cameos of memes in there too, a lot of which I don't fully understand, but that's okay.
And they created a lot of new memes just for the movie, so I'm excited to see those.
I know. Slaughter Race. All right, so it brings in a new character here.
Oh
yeah, see that shark? Is that a meme somewhere?
He's so glossy.
I don't know. Okay, maybe not. We don't know, but I'm not with it on the memes. Okay, so she's a new character.
Yeah.
Shank.
Yeah.
I remember we
By
spoke about her
Gal
before.
Gadot.
Shank is kind of an interesting name,
Kind of dangerous.
right?
Hi,
She
Shank.
basically looks like Gal, so it's very befitting choice.
All right, look
And
at
the
all those
iconic
princesses.
princess
I
scene. Oh, my Disney princess scene.
We've got a lot to talk about with those princesses.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't wait to unleash that.
Me too.
And they are just... how big of a character is Shank going to be? She's in this a lot.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. She's probably gonna be a main character. I like how he's doing the dance
With his arms.
Yeah,
The dance.
the floss dance.
The floss.
It's a little disturbing that they call it the floss when your hands are down there.
I mean, lots of things shank. Isn't that disturbing? I'm not going to get off of that.
It's
so,
just
right? It's called
painful.
the. Okay, this is funny. This is like an Austin Powers gag, and I love it.
What do you guys think of this trailer so far? Let us know in the live chat.
Talk to us.
Talk to us.
So what are your guys' initial impressions of the second Ralph Breaks the Internet trailer?
I mean, I thought it was really cute. I can tell it's going to be entertaining. I'm curious to see, what Shank is all about.
Yeah.
At the same time, a little nervous. But I think she's going to have like that girl power that we all need. It's always nice to see like a girl character kind of kick butt. So I think it'd be great. Bring your daughters, your sons, your nieces, nephews, bring all the kids.
Come on.
And your friends.
Isn't it interesting, though, that with those characters, with the computer games and video game characters, they're so different from the Disney princess. Like, the princesses are very soft. Their features are soft, tiny nose, like, cute and dainty, and then she is fierce.
Yeah, I mean, we need that. It's like not all, whether it's a character or a princess, I feel like, when you're a kid, you look up to cartoon characters. You look up to the princesses, but you also look up to, like, the tough, characters as well. So I think it's good to see women in all elements. It's important.
Yeah, and I'm excited, and, I know we just saw a tiny glimpse in this trailer, but I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I am so excited to watch the full princess scene.
Yeah.
And it's because it's unexpected,
Yeah,
And
it's just surprising that, Disney was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do a parody on our princesses.
Put 'em in
Let's
there.
be, okay to kind of make fun of ourselves a little bit, because I feel like you don't see that too often in Disney movies.
You
So I think
don't.
that's so cool that they gave it the green light. They're like, yeah, let's do this.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's promote ourselves.
Absolutely.
All of them.
Especially since it's like not 2D animation when you see this. So it's like you see them, you know, kind of look different as far as the animation style of it. But I think it's really cool to see them collaborate all together. That's always fun to see. You know, even like when you don't watch Disney, like you just see these characters come together and it's like, I know that character, I know that one, and you have everything all together in one package. It's fun.
So speaking of the princess scene, something that I'm sure a lot of people tuning in have heard about that's been having a lot of buzz is that a lot of people noticed that here we have an image of Princess Tiana. It looked like that her skin tone was different from the 2D Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
So kind of what happened with that later on, to kind of sum it up, and then we can talk about it, is the animators were saying, you know, that the lighting in CGI changes skin tone compared to 2D animation, and then kind of ended this week with Anika Noni Rose, who's the voice of Princess Tiana. If you guys go to her Instagram, she posted this long note about how her and Mark Henn, who created the design for Princess Tiana, they went to Walt Disney Animation Studios, worked with them. They made time to meet with her, and she basically was like this is really important to be accurate.
Absolutely.
And then I guess they've since changed it.
I mean, I will give a kudos to Disney for doing that, but you know, the thing is it's definitely very serious. I mean, colorism is a huge thing, not just amongst, you know, Black people, but amongst all people of color. It's a huge thing all across the world, and people would be lying if they said that it wasn't. Like, it's definitely there. But I mean, the original trailer had the original skin tone, hair, the whole look of Princess Tiana. Then they changed it, so it's like, why'd you change it?
I think that they're showing both. They are showing both of these versions, like her in her princess outfit and then the pajamas, I guess. But I don't.
Well, they made a lot of changes to the princesses. I know that was part of what they were going for. But as far as skin tone goes, there's been a huge backlash on the internet. But also, I've seen backlash about Pocahontas. So they were saying that.
What was the backlash you heard about that? I hadn't heard.
Just the same thing. So it's that their skin tone was also lighter, or a shade or a couple shades lighter than their original animation.
I mean, I didn't hear about the skin tone, but I saw, like, with Mulan, they were like, she doesn't look as ethnic, I guess you could say, than she does in the 2D animation. And I kind of agree with that, you know, Pocahontas as well. But, you know, just back to Princess Tiana, with the skin tone and the nose and all of that, like, when I saw the revised trailer, the one before they changed it back to the regular 2D version, I guess, I was like, who is that? I didn't know who she was. And, I mean, in the Black community, you know, they made jokes like, oh, well, where's her bonnet at? Because you usually had to sleep, when you're sleeping over someone's house, you have, like, a night scarf on. Like, it's a thing. But I saw someone in live chat that said, like, I'm Black and my skin tone changes. Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of people think, you know, Black people don't tan. We do. We get darker. We get lighter, depending on the season. But this is in animation. So I think that they should try to stick to it, because little girls, kids of all ages, and all races, they look up to these characters. We all looked up to princesses, whether they were our race or not. So I think it's important. And having the Princess and the Frog, that was such a pivotal moment when it came out. So I think that they should stick to it. And I think it's great that Anika and, you know, the original animator, they went to Disney and they stood their ground. It's like, that's what you have to do. Speak up for it. I don't think that they're making a big deal about it. It's just, this is what it is, and how can we make it better? Because it's affecting way more than they think, and they heard it.
That's good.
Someone said, I don't see a difference. I'm not 100% certain, but if the timeline on social media is the real timeline, Anika, like, you know, all the outrage kind of happened over the last few weeks, and Anika posted a couple days ago that she was at Disney Studios. If she was posting in roughly around real time, and then this trailer was released 6 days ago, I honestly don't see a difference in her skin tone from this trailer versus the original trailer. Like, I was trying to see, but I'm like, maybe a tiny bit, but not enough. So I don't know if we've seen it yet. I don't know if we've seen it yet.
I don't know that we have either, because they started working on it, and it does take a lot of time, and everyone was saying, you know, this is set to release November 21st, so they're in a crunch time, and if they've already started with toy distribution or anything like that, they're going back and having to look at that. And, we have a good tweet from the princess. From
Veronica?
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. My team and I immediately put in a call to the studio to talk about the visual changes. And 3 weeks ago, I had a meeting in person with the Wreck-It Ralph team, my original animator Mark Hinn, and others. I was able to express how important it is to little girls, and let's face it, grown women who feel represented by their that her skin tone stay as rich as it had been, and her nose continued to be the little rounded nose that Mark so beautifully rendered in the movie, the same nose on my very own face and on many other little brown faces around the world that we so rarely get to see in fantasy. So that was a cool tweet to kind of respond back to everybody who's been tweeting at her, who's been responding about it online. And it's good to be able to see changes, too, is the biggest thing.
And my suspicions were correct. Diz Insider, thank you so much. Confirmed reanimation starts next week. So we have not seen it yet. So for people who are like, she doesn't look different, it's because she's not. We haven't seen it yet.
Right. Okay, thank you, Diz Insider. That's awesome.
And I think that it's great that, because Anika, Noni Rose, I know she's like, she could have just been like, oh, but what am I going to do about it? I'm just voicing the character. I didn't have control over this. So I think it's really great that she's like, no, that this is my character, and I understand, I know how much it means to so many girls of color. So I'm going to stand by my ground and make sure that she's portrayed how she was meant to be portrayed. So I think that's great that she spoke up about it rather than just being like, well, I didn't animate it, what can I do?
Mark Hinn too, he's the animator supervisor, and he animated Lion King and Mulan, so he has a lot of pull over there.
He designed like a lot of the characters, like major characters. He designed like Belle, and so he's designed a lot of princesses, and then supervised a lot of animation.
Exactly. Yes. So that's great to see changes. I mean, especially this late in the game. If it's coming out in November, they only have a couple months. So,
at least they're listening.
Yes.
Go Disney.
Go Disney.
Go Disney. All right. So, next up, I feel like we have new Lady and the Tramp news every week.
I know.
They are just really trickling this out. I think they're trying to get us super excited about Disney Play, which is going to be Disney's new streaming service. That's just all going to be Disney content. They're going to create a lot of original new content. And one of the things that they're going to be making is a live action Lady and the Tramp that's going to be like an original movie for Disney Play. And we have a shot here from
behind.
Set. From the set. This is Lady. She's
Yes.
Look
how
so
beautiful
cute. We have
she
another
is
image
from
of Lady
behind.
too.
Look at
Like
that
we have
rear.
a side by side of animated Lady. Oh, here's another shot.
I would love to think that was taken by a background actor or somebody walking who was not supposed to take
Look at that cute
photo.
puppy butt. I gotta take a picture.
I know, work it.
So it's also like the original animated film. It's also going to take place at the turn of the century. And it seems like it seems kind of like they're doing. I have to look at the whole cast list again, but it seems like they're doing colorblind casting, which is really cool.
Oh yeah. Tessa Thompson.
Yeah. Let me pull up
who else?
The whole list.
Whole bunch of actors, but okay,
There's
guys.
gonna be actors. We've talked about it every week. There's been new news every week.
I don't know how I feel. I guess I need to get more into like live action, but just
Justin Theroux is Tramp.
Yeah.
Actually,
Jaimi?
I was saying Lady's just so pretty animated, and like, not that she's not pretty as a puppy, but I'm just like, I don't know, even just like with Winnie the Pooh, I was like, I want him to be a little more fluffier, and his fur was a little, I wasn't feeling it, but I think it's still gonna be a great movie. But I want you guys to let me know what you think in the live chat. Like, were you like, oh, maybe like,
I'm so happy it's a real dog.
It's a real dog.
Because so I was like, are they going to CGI this? Like, I was kind of nervous. So I'm so happy it's a real dog. I am a sucker for a classic Disney dog movie. Like, I'm talking like Ugly Duckhound, Homeward Bound. Like, I love movies where it's like a movie with a real dog. I love it. I even like Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Won't be afraid to admit it. So we have Tessa Thompson, as you said, as Lady. Justin Theroux as Tramp. I'm hoping I'm saying her name right. Kiersey Clemens is Darling. Yvette Nicole Brown, that's who we talked about last week, as Aunt Sarah. Benedict Wong as Bull, one of the dogs from The Pound, and Ashley Jensen. She's a Scottish actress. She's from Ugly Betty. She's playing Jackie, which is the character Jacques, but they made it a female character instead. So
I mean,
like
that'll
it.
work. I think it'll be fun. Like, what was the live action of Cinderella? Now, forgive me, but was that Disney? The one
yes.
with Brandy?
Oh, that was.
Okay. I mean, I thought it was brilliant, but it was also, even as a kid, I was like, how did they birth a black Brandy? And her dad is, anyway, you get what I'm saying, okay? But it was brilliant, and I loved it, and they had so many heavy hitters and great actors and actresses, so I think that it could work.
I think so too.
I think it's gonna be great.
excited about how they're going to do all of the animal scenes. I mean, Tramp and Lady run through the zoo. They run through town. They get in dog fights. I mean, all the things that dogs do. But how are they filming that? Where you've got to have a lot of trained dogs, and even if they're trained to interact with all these other animals and everything, that's what I'm most curious. I mean, I'm a big fan of Lady and the Tramp, so I'm excited to see it because it's Lady and the Tramp remake. But also just to see how they do all of those scenes.
It'll be interesting, especially with the spaghetti, the slurping.
I think the
Yeah.
biggest question I have, and I'm curious people's opinions, is it going to be like Talking Dog? Is it going to be a movie where the dogs, like we just figure out what the dogs have going on and what they're thinking by their actions, and they're not? Oh no, of course they're
They have
talking.
to
We have
talk.
actors. So okay, here's my question: are they going to be talking in like their mouths are moving, like in Beverly Hills Chihuahua, or are they going to just be there and they have voices but their mouths aren't moving like Homeward Bound? Which do we think?
Well, what about the Jungle Book?
But that was like mainly all CGI. I mean, they used real animals to like kind of base it off of, but
So they're doing no CGI at all for this movie?
not. I mean, it doesn't seem like it from those photos,
Yeah.
but I'm
Well,
not sure
the-
those are kind of the first
It
photos
was like
we've
paparazzi
seen.
photos.
Yeah.
But I
like
kind of
that.
feel like it's gonna be more like Homeward Bound, and their mouths aren't gonna move. But that's also could be wishful thinking on my part. But I'm happy with either. We'll see.
Yes, I really want it to be where their mouths are moving, because if they're just like looking at each other the whole time and then
Just like,
and then they move to the
School.
next scene, it's gonna be I don't
Make it
know,
work,
odd.
Disney.
Like I feel like we could make our own movie where we just like come over here and we like like just keep our mouth shut the whole time and
or maybe
thought
our mouths will be
bubbles
open,
come
and
over
we'll just be panting, like,
the whole time,
Yeah.
and then words are coming, like we hear the voices while they're panting.
Disney, hire us. We can help
There
you
you
out.
go.
We
you
have
know?
great ideas,
Great ideas.
obviously.
We can't tell you everything. We don't want anyone to take it.
Well,
Yeah,
guys,
Disney has something brilliant either
Sure.
way for the movie. So
yeah. And as much as I love talking about Lady and the Tramp, it's one of my faves. We have so much Walt Disney World news. It's crazy.
Well, tell us.
So much Walt Disney World news. Okay. So first off, there's going to be some new online ticketing planning for Disney parks. It's kind of cool. So as we know, like last year, they started doing ticket pricing where it was different based on the time you went. So they had peak pricing. So, if it was a busier day, it was more expensive and that sort of thing. But they're going to be doing something new where they're still, going to have the different tiered pricing, but they're going to have an interactive online calendar, which will display the different prices right away. So you don't have to go through the process where you're like, I want this day, and be like, oh shoot, I can't do that price. So it's just going to have it displayed so it's quicker. But in addition to that, and what's newer, and this is debuting October 16th, by the way,
Nice.
online.
it's coming up.
It's like 2 weeks.
Coming up, they're going to have it where, you can, they're going to be having their offering overviews, tips from the Disney Parks Mom panel, and kind of featuring different things going on based on the time of year. And you kind of plug in what your family's needs are when you go visit, or kind of what type of trip you're looking for, what things you're interested in doing, and it'll kind of come up with a customized trip for you. Like it'll be like, these, based on your interests, these are the options we think we'd like. So if you get overwhelmed by trip planning, especially Walt Disney World trip planning, it'll be super helpful.
it feels almost like a la carte. A la carte Disney.
Yeah.
I'll have one of these. I'll have one of these. I'll have one of that.
That too?
Not that. Hold.
Never mind.
Never mind.
So have you ladies ever planned a Walt Disney World trip?
No, I mean, I've had people plan for me when I was younger. I used to live on the East Coast, so
As a
there's
baby,
that.
you didn't plan your own Disney.
No, I mean they should have considered me, but you know how parents are; they don't think about us.
Mom, you want to go here? But
Right.
that's planning, right?
I think it'll definitely be great if you're planning a trip super quickly, or if you've never gone, because there's so many people who come to me because I've gone to Disney World a few times. They'll be like, "Help me! It's so overwhelming."
it's
So this is
huge.
great that they're doing this it'll make it so much easier.
Yeah, it's your own personal planning trip advisor, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's fun. You don't have to do any of the work. Because work sucks.
Work totally sucks, especially
So
when you're
don't do
trying to
it.
go on vacation. That's the worst time to do
Yeah,
work.
why do you have to work when you're on vacay?
Put that PTO in and just start planning.
Yeah, or don't. Let someone else do it for you. Be like, I'm not planning. I'm on vacay. I'm just going to say vacay.
We have
a
another
million times.
fun little video.
I like fun.
On the Disney Parks blog this week, they were saying, they teased that at Hollywood Studios Park at Walt Disney World Resort, there's going to be a fun new celebration coming to Toy Story Land, and they gave us a little teaser of that. How about we watch?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And we're watching.
I thought that was
Toy
a Dragon
Story
Ball
Land.
for a second.
A Dragon Ball?
I thought that was for a second.
You're like, gotta catch them all at Toy Story Land. Okay.
Oh, it's a miniature.
I know. Look, this is one of the most satisfying videos, if only to watch dominoes fall. It does go on for a very long time, and I could just sit here and watch
Whoa, that's a little.
it. Like, look at that. What? Think
my
it's a
mind
little
is in the
what?
gutter.
Oh, snap. Get your mind out of that. Do.
Buzz Lightyear will always be the coolest.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
I am loving every second of this.
This is awesome, right?
Right?
This is really cool.
And even the sounds, it's like
Yeah,
one
the
of
sound
those.
effects like. Brrr.
How long did it take for them to set this up? I think it took them, what I was reading, like a couple days, like a few days. Maybe?
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, imagine the amount of planning. I feel like they must have had to have blueprints for this. Looks so crazy.
Yeah. Well, what if you I would be the person who misplaced one domino.
Like Kelsey.
Who knows? Maybe that happened. Maybe that happened more than once, and they were like, "Oh, now we gotta start over."
I'm actually
I
very
know.
curious as to how long this took.
Oh my gosh.
I read it. I'll look it up. I mean, the
Dang.
Slinky
Monopoly.
dog itself.
Product placement, love
Right.
it.
You gotta have that.
Oh wow.
They did it in a great way.
What?
Oh, here's the sneak peek. Rex's.
What is it? Oh yeah, look at that. How do you build
this
that? How
Japanese?
did that even happen? The reveal. It is.
For
It's,
Tokyo?
well, I mean, I can't.
Oh my gosh, is this?
Oh,
they didn't even
yeah.
specify it in the Parks blog. Is
Tell
this
us all of your
for-
feels, guys, in the live chat.
How satisfied you are with this video. In a non-creepy
Oh,
way.
that's-
Jamie, get your mind out of the gutter.
That was awesome.
Bravo.
That was
round
great.
of the applause. Buzz Lightyear. The bubbles are really
Bubbles.
cool. As if they didn't do enough with that, they had to add the bubbles. Okay, so it took 32,000 dominoes.
That's crazy.
And they said stunning special effects. I mean, I guess special effects in, Slinky was there.
So it seems like from this sneak peek that it looks like there's a new ride coming to Toy Story Land at Walt Disney World.
Aha! That's
And also Toy Story Land at, I believe it's at is it Hong Kong? I'm trying to think. Is it Hong Kong or Shanghai? I want to say it's Hong Kong. Someone help me out. Is it Hong Kong or Shanghai that has Toy Story Land?
Let us know in the live chat.
Yeah, but because they had different languages, so I think
Right.
they're saying, "Hey, 2 rides are coming to 2 of our Toy Story lands."
Yeah, that's a big reveal.
How long did it take?
It took nearly a week to set up, and a team of 4 other expert domino builders set that up at the sports complex. And it
Wow.
toppled in 5 minutes. Thanks for asking.
That is so awesome.
And it says that the another video is going to be released early next week.
Another one?
Yeah,
Oh.
because that was
they
just...
did a preview, and they had done the preview before.
Okay.
And then I think this was the one that came out a week later.
Oh, gotcha. So they wrote this on the 22nd and then added in this video later.
Yes,
Gotcha.
and this
They
came
should
out
just create a new post
like
when
a
they
couple
add a
days.
video.
They
But-
did. There's 2. Yeah, they did 2 different ones. They should have kept it all together so that we
Thanks,
could
Disney.
keep it.
But anyway, so that's that. I haven't gone to Toy Story Land, but at least maybe now I'll wait to go when there's another ride.
Yes.
Are you
there's
going to go to
more
the
to
one?
see.
We have to all go to Shanghai now or Hong Kong.
Who's buying my ticket?
Yeah, so we can go to the reveal.
Okay, guys, this is the one that I said is going to make you hungry. There's so much Disney food news.
As if I wasn't already
Right,
hungry.
thanks a lot.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I think we
Jessica.
need some new animation right here being like Disney Food News Weekly
I'm salivating.
for this segment. So anyway, so Walt Disney World Resort, there are, again, with the Walt Disney World news, they are just like having new food all over the place. One that I think is going to be super popular with people is at Le Cellier Steakhouse, which is the restaurant in the Canada Pavilion at Epcot. I know so many people who are just like obsessed with that restaurant because they have poutine. And one of the new dishes is a beef brisket Benedict poutine. Let's see.
Is that like egg Benedict?
Yeah, that's image 2. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Poutine is like the fries.
Are you guys a poutine fan?
I like fries. I don't like egg Benedict because like something about egg just messes with my psyche. Like I can eat egg, but like depending on how it looks, I can't do it.
Maybe you could just say no egg, just give me the beef and
Yeah, it depends on
gravy.
how it's cooked. But those fries looked absolutely delicious, and there were like these skewers on there too, like something quick. Because you know, like when you're walking, like you can't have something too heavy, or you're gonna be too tired. You know, the kids are screaming at you, and your husband, your girlfriend might be screaming at whoever, and you just don't want all that stress. So you need something quick.
And October is hot diggity. October's hot diggity dog of the month. It's going to be jalapeno. So it's going to be the jalapeno popper dog. So it is a hot dog topped with jalapenos and topped with jalapeno poppers.
Hot diggity dog.
I like jalapenos.
Yeah, and
You're welcome.
And then they also have one. Are you guys ready for the next hot dog? It's little insane. Loaded mashed potato hot diggity dog. It's topped with mashed potatoes. It's topped with caramelized onions. It has cheddar. It has bacon. It has sour cream. It has green onions.
Who comes
With
up
bread?
with this stuff? Okay, I will say I do love mashed potatoes, so I would try this. I don't like jalapenos, so I would not try the one with jalapenos.
I'll have a bite of yours and I'll add some jalapenos onto this one. Just a bite.
This one looks really weird. I don't know who's eating it, but I would try it definitely. As a weirdo.
One that is like I feel
butter.
just all the Instagram people are gonna run to. It's such an Instagrammable food item. Is right near where Under the Sea, the Journey of Little Mermaid, Prince Eric's Village Market. They're gonna have sweet Thai chili shrimp. Like, how pretty is that?
Sounds good.
The pastels and all that. I hope it actually looks pretty, because sometimes you'll see, like, on Parks blog, these really pretty food items, and then you go in person, and, like, the first day it's released, it's plated all pretty, but then after that, they're kind of like, oh, here you go.
Take it. Yeah.
Like, when they did Pixar Fest at Disneyland, the Ratatouille, I went the first day, and it was plated like the movie, and then after that, everyone's like, mine didn't look like that, and it was kind of just thrown on the plate.
That.
So hopefully it'll stay pretty. So people, let us know on Instagram. Is it presented like this? We want to know.
I would like to say I don't like seafood. I know. Shocker. So I would only get this for the Instagram.
Okay.
I mean,
It's cute enough, yeah.
You gotta do it for the gram.
A lot of food is sold based on the gram.
Yeah.
A lot of food business for the
So
gram.
if I post this on Instagram, just know it's a lie.
Oh my gosh, that's
Got
so
it.
funny. We got the heads up, but you're being honest about your life, so that's great.
Always.
So the skewers you mentioned, they're at Liberty Square Market in Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
There's a chicken skewer marinated with a spicy sweet sauce and a candied bacon skewer. So this is the chicken skewer.
I like chicken. This is one thing I will eat, people.
Yeah.
This is it.
Oh, this looks so good. I feel like, but this is great, and I think skewers are nice to be kept simple, but I'm like, you could have added jalapenos and like
yeah, where's the
other
mashed
stuff, like-
potatoes?
I don't know how that would work, but it's just maybe like a mashed potato dip. I'm being a foodie right now and a fatty, but yeah. Like
Fatty
something.
foodie. Ooh.
And then have like some jalapenos on it and bacon and chives and
So pretty much you're just
cheese.
combining everything that we've just said. Put
Like,
some,
can I get all the hot dog on my skewer, but without the
Gross.
dog and without the bun? Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allison says she doesn't eat meat, so this all. Allison, what?
I mean,
It's
that's
okay.
okay. I didn't eat I wouldn't eat any of the things we've just mentioned. So,
But I'm sure they have some vegetarian options for you, so you're all good. You're all good.
we'll see.
Still go.
All right. So also we have some yummy breakfast items. We have at the Plaza restaurant. Its breakfast is going to be coming to this restaurant starting November 4th.
Nice.
Yeah, so it seems kind of like similar to Plaza Restaurant in Disneyland. The one at Disneyland is a character breakfast that has Pooh and
So
friends.
cute.
It doesn't say whether or not this one will be a character breakfast, but since it does remind me so much of Plaza Restaurant at Disneyland, I kind of am suspecting that it might be. So stay tuned. That might be a piece of news later if my suspicions are correct. They're going to have Mickey waffles, of
that
course,
sounds so
with
good.
sprinkles even. Everyone loves that. Kids, people on vacation, it's just fun
I love it
times.
even, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
I would eat this meal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
even
so
during
it
the
says
day.
that it is just for limited time, FYI, guys. So November 4th to January 5th. They're going to
Oh,
be having
wow.
breakfast
Okay.
at Plaza Restaurant. So if you want to try it and you're going to be in the area,
Short window.
then is the time to do it.
Would you guys eat breakfast at Disney World? Like, would you sit and eat breakfast? Like,
I
just don't know
have
if that-
done it.
You've done it?
I've done it, but like most of the time I'm ready to get something quick and then go and
Yeah.
do fun things. The only time I've really sat down if it's a really cool experience like at Ohana where they have Stitch and Mickey and Lilo come around while you're eating. So something like that, like I've done it, but typically no. But if it's something cool like that, I
That's
will. So
cool.
that's why I'm like, maybe if this is a character thing. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. And then we also have like a wide variety of foods coming to Boardwalk. I love that they've been adding more food offerings there to kind of disperse the crowds and add more food options.
Lots of Sammys.
Yeah, they're going to be having a cannoli.
Ooh, that
I
pizza
love
looks good.
cannolis. They're going to have a mini cannoli. Not Minnie Mouse, but like mini as in little. I know. I got excited too.
That would be fun.
Well, also coming again to Walt Disney World Resort, but this is all in 2019. Disney Parks blog announced that there's going to be some amazing limited edition experiences in 2019. So we won't talk a lot about every single one because there's 19 of them, but I'll kind of go through them, and if there's one that's like, whoa, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So
Let's do it.
starting January 18th, you guys, so after holidays and after they've cleared all that stuff out, they're going to
When
have
you're
some
broke as a
more
joke.
fun. Yeah, they're going to have some more fun stuff in store for you. So even though January, February, not a lot going on, they're making a lot going on. So it says, in honor of true originals, Mickey and Minnie Mouse are going to have Mickey and Minnie surprise. They're going to have Mickey and Minnie surprise celebration, which is going to be music, dancing at Magic Kingdom Park.
Awesome.
Also, they're going to have a Move It, Shake It, Mouska Dance It street party at Magic
Shake It.
Kingdom.
That
They're
would
going to
be
invite
fun.
you to dance with Mickey, Minnie, and their pals in front of Cinderella's castle.
Ooh.
So that'll be fun.
That's a good thing
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like to go and dance?
I've been loving the Pixar dance party at Disneyland, so
Yeah.
it's great. And it's in front of the castle. That's awesome. Dapper Dans and other entertainers on Main Street USA at Magic Kingdom Park will sing songs in honor of Mickey and Minnie. So that'll be cute. I hope there's a lot of retro songs, maybe from old Mickey cartoons. Special Mickey and Minnie themed merchandise and food at Magic Kingdom Park. And let's see. So it says, and this is a surprise celebration after all, so you can expect more limited time magic, entertainment, and other experiences to pop up periodically around Magic Kingdom Park. That was their 5th point. So more surprises.
I
And-
love when they do that. Like,
Yeah.
here's a list, but also there's more.
I know, that was number 5. Or
Yeah.
number 5 is that there's more.
Yeah.
And
So
then
thank you for that info.
the next little block is stuff having to do with Incredibles. The Incredibles are
Yes.
going to be
The
coming to Hollywood
Incredibles.
Studios. Pixar Place will transform into a Municiburg city block. So kind of like a
That's so
city
cool.
all Incredibles. So that's really cool.
Yes.
And I don't know, Hollywood Studios, sorry guys, it's my least favorite park. So I'm glad that they're adding new stuff. So I'm excited about that. And let's see, they're also going to have a meet and greet with Edna Mode. They're also
Mode.
going to have a party that will be held in honor of Mr. Incredible, Mrs. Incredible, Elastigirl, and Frozone to celebrate their super deeds. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what that will look like. And then also on Pixar Place, look for clues to the whereabouts of the young Incredible, the mischievous, and multi-powered Jack Jack. So maybe some sort of scavenger hunt. Maybe kind of like the Agent P thing they had at Epcot, if any of you guys
That
know
sounds like
what
a
I'm
lot of
talking
fun.
about. And then they're also going to be having at Hollywood Studios. Man, they are just adding things to Hollywood Studios. A lot of Pixar. It's going to be Pixar Park. Just kidding.
Yeah,
I just
well,
made that up. Pixar. It says a door to the Monster World will open inside Walt Disney Presents, where you'll have a chance to meet Mike and Sully. So I'm kind of guessing maybe where they have the Star-Lord and Groot meet and greet, maybe they're changing that to Mike and Sully, or maybe it's just a different area. And then it says celebrate the 25th anniversary of The Lion King. Oof, I can't believe it's 25 years.
That makes me feel
Kingdom.
old.
This is going to tug at our heartstrings, 90s kids.
I know.
There's going to be a dance party with Timon and Rafiki and the Hakuna Matata dance party on Discovery Island. They had just recently announced that Rafiki's Planet Watch is going to be closing, so I'm guessing they're kind of trying to add some more offerings for that younger crowd since Rafiki's Planet Watch is coming to an end.
Wow.
At Animal Kingdom, you'll also have three-dimensional photo opportunities, recreating scenes from Lion King. And then it says there's going to be lots of surprises at the International Festival of the Arts at Epcot. They're gonna have the Disney on Broadway concert series. The International Flower and Garden Festival is returning. Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy again at Hollywood Studios.
Nice.
It's turning into Pixar Park, people. And also you'll
I'm
be
not
able
mad
to
about
meet
it.
me neither. You'll get to meet Lightning McQueen and Cruz Ramirez. And finally,
Drumroll.
And finally, if you haven't visited Walt Disney World recently, there's even more for you to explore and experience. Become an honorary toy at Toy Story Land, travel to the bioluminescent planet of Pandora at Animal Kingdom, and wish a fond farewell to Illuminations, which we talked about last week or a couple weeks ago. Well, that's not really something new. That's just a recap of stuff that we just read and found out.
I mean, that was
really cool.
We did a good drum roll for it, though.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Anticipation.
So, anything in particular you guys are most excited about?
I would say The Incredibles.
Anything with dancing in it.
I'm most excited for the
this is
Hakuna
my
Matata dance.
Yeah, I can see it in
and
Pumbaa.
it's real cool.
Bacon.
Yeah,
Or some bacon.
I'm excited for the Hakuna Matata dance party. I mean, I just love it, and it'll be great.
Yeah.
It'll
I'm
be great.
excited. I'm
No one's
excited for
excited
all
about
the
The
Pixar
Incredibles?
stuff. You know what? I was kind of thinking on my next trip to Disney World, I was going to skip Hollywood Studios, but now I'm thinking I'm going to have to go.
You should do
I'm
it.
definitely going to go now that they're adding all this fun Pixar stuff. So tell us in the chat, what thing are you most excited for? Are you planning a visit? When are you going to go? Are you going to go check out Plaza Restaurant's new breakfast?
I mean, Allison Scott said it's still unbelievable to me how they have nothing for Lion King at Disneyland.
It's really wild, actually.
Yeah. Well, I know.
On that
Everything
whole
about Animal
list.
Kingdom.
That
You would
whole list of 19 things.
That whole list of 19 things we came up with at Disneyland thing. I love it.
It
Well,
should be the biggest thing.
guys, that was, and then the last little tidbit of news, Nightmare Before Christmas. It's celebrating its 25th anniversary this year.
I'm old.
Let me
And
tell you.
they're going to have a special 25th anniversary show at the Hollywood Bowl. Typically at the Hollywood Bowl each year, they have a special Nightmare Before Christmas show. This one is going to be extra spectacular because it's the 25th anniversary, and I think they're going to be doing a lot of stuff for it. So the news is that they have added a Sunday show. So it's going to be the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, and something.
No, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Is that what?
So it's 26th, 27th, 28th.
28th. Okay.
And I'm going to be going on the 26th. So if you're going to be
Take lots of
there,
pics.
say hi. There's going to be a special, you can read about it on my Instagram and on the Disney Bound. There's going to be a special section for people who are fans of Disney Bound where you can do a Disney Bound after party and sit with a lot of fellow Disney Bounders Disney Bounding for Halloween.
I did not know you were
awesome.
going. I'm going on Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
Missing you by 2
I
days.
know.
I'm not
So,
going. Take
yeah.
pictures. Send them to me.
You could
I
still get
would-
tickets and go the
Give-
other
or
day that
get-
we're not going.
Help your girl out. I'll go
I
with
know.
you guys.
I know. So I can't
Yeah.
talk to you until I've seen it.
I won't. No spoilers. Just
right?
don't watch my story, or else you'll get spoilers. But anyway, the
my-
new news was that they added a Sunday show because it was people were so excited for it.
How
And-
much are tickets?
Well,
It's
okay.
totally different depending on where you sit. The range is so different.
Okay.
Well, and they did a pre-sale yesterday for the ones that came out, and so the pre-sale is going on, and they almost—I don't want to say they sold out, but they sold out of all the cheaper tickets.
Okay.
And so I think tickets are $55 and upward, and the general admission or the general ticket sales are coming out tomorrow for that for the
Okay,
new spot that's opening Saturday. It's practically sold out. And then there's still spots on Friday, and there's still spots on Sunday if you want to go.
Nice.
Cool. Well, that is all the news, you guys.
Yes.
That was awesome. It's a lot.
Thank you all so much. I know a lot of that Walt Disney World news was long-winded, but if you're a Disney junkie like me, which I'm assuming you are if you're watching this, I know you just like want to know all the food offerings, all the event offerings. I do, so we wanted to give it to you.
We do too, so we love it.
But I'm Jessica McDonald. You can find me on Instagram at The Healthy Mouse and Twitter at healthy_mouse.
Hey guys, it's Jaimi Gray. You can find me on Twitter at It's Jaimi Gray or IG at Jaimi Gray.
And thanks for watching. I'm Kelsey Hightower, and you can find me at Kels Hightower.
Thanks.
Don't know why I did that. Bye.
Bye.
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network. The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.